Hi everyone, I'm Caroline and this week's recipe is how to make some Filipino Bistek, which is basically beef steak bistek. Sounds kind of the same. Nom, nom, nom. That's how good it is. You're going to need some lovely juicy steak, so you can use either some sirloin or I've actually got some ribeye here. So I'm just going to basically slice the beef using a nice sharp knife into fairly thin slices, okay? For the marinade on the meat, you're going to need some lime. So the traditional lime would be a calamansi lime. I've actually got key limes because I couldn't find the calamansi ones. But if you can get calamansi, that's great. If not, basically whatever limes you can get your hand on. To the beef, we're going to add soy sauce, some light soy sauce, some black pepper, big sprinkle. This is some cracked black pepper, and the lime juice. Make sure no pips go in there. Now, we leave this to marinate. Okay, now you can leave it overnight. Overnight would be best. But if you're short on time, then I'd say at least an hour, okay? To serve with the bistek, we are gonna have some onion rings. So I'm just going to do some quite chunky whole ones. You can also have potatoes, but those would be like onions and potatoes really is the only thing that I've seen go with it normally. Let's just break those apart. Okie dokes. Once you're ready to cook, heat a large frying pan, put some oil in. I'm cooking my onions first because for me, I feel it flavours the oil. So when we cook the beef in the same pan in a minute, it's going to still have the flavour of the onion, which I love. Now, pop all your onion rings in and just fry them for like a couple of minutes. Once the onions are soft and nice and golden, you can take them out of the pan. We're going to add in the beef steak without the sauce, just the steak. And it's really not going to take long to cook this at all. Now you want to cook both sides when it's nice and brown like that. We're going to take the steak out once it's cooked. With the leftover juice from the marinade of the steak, what we're going to do is just pop it into a really hot pan right now just to deglaze the pan. We're going to pour this lovely sauce over the steak. To serve up, we're going to use some lovely white rice. Again, if you want to use brown, with a few layers of the steak. Oh, look at that. Lovely big portion of steaks. And now for the onions. Ooh. Just dot some of those lovely juicy onions on top. And lastly, a drizzle of the sauce. All that sauce that you just cooked, pour that over. Just to add some extra flavour. I've added a bit of extra lime in case you want to have a extra kind of squeeze to freshen everything up. Right. Ooh. It's time to have a taste. Always my favourite part. I'm such a big fan of Filipino food. Right, just try and take a small mouthful. Bit of onion. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you what, if you're a fan of steak, you're gonna love this recipe. You can taste the lime in there, so it's almost like a little bit bitter. The soy sauce makes it salty, and then the sweet onions just kind of complement everything. And I love the fact that this is eaten with rice. Rice is probably my favorite grain, and I could eat it every day. Wow, this is super easy. I hope you're all gonna try this out. I'm a huge fan of Filipino food, and this one, at the moment for me, I think that and a couple of other dishes is on top of my list.